Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and this is the DeWalt MT16, or a 16 function multi-tool. And I was wondering about why DeWalt would even bother going into this space. I mean, obviously Leatherman, especially with their Wave and now their new Arc and all of their innovation, really seems to be the placeholder in that space, the Kleenex of multi-tools. So here's a DeWalt Leatherman. But I wonder why they would even do it, other than people like me who might just like the DeWalt name on something. I mean, it stands out. It's the bright DeWalt color. A lot of us, whether it's the Snap-on or Milwaukee colors, the DeWalt color, there's just something about it that you kind of appreciate it. But it isn't necessarily anything better, but it is decent. Now, there are lots and lots of multi-tools. This one's about 30 bucks. The Leathermans are pushing 100 to the new Arc is it's a lot closer to 200 than 100. There are super cheap ones. This one's a master mechanic. Things like this are great to put in a place that you might never use it. You can beat on them. This makes a great hammer, as you can see. I don't know if the DeWalt would hold up. It's got a lot of plastic parts in here. It makes it a little bit lighter, but it also makes it feel better in the hand. And in fact, I was wondering about kind of that carve there. That carve out actually fits in the hand quite well. And to see how that lines up, maybe Leatherman could take a page from the DeWalt book. I don't know who designed it. It does apparently have the DeWalt lifetime warranty as long as you have a receipt. That's what they ask for. It does have a spring-loaded mechanism, and Leatherman makes a lot of different multi-tools, some with a spring lock, and there's some that I really like, and that's actually why I haven't ditched this thing. It just tends to work. You can beat it up. Real simple design. It's out there, but it tends to keep on working, even though it's not all that great. Well, DeWalt. Why make a multi-tool? For fanboys, probably. That would be the biggest thing. It makes a great little gift. It is a decent multi-tool. I mean, it's strong enough to do maybe acceptable multi-tool stuff. It's not exactly slimline. There's nothing super elegant about it. The blade is actually a disappointment. There's the blade. Look at that little tiny thing. It's got some serrations. It's got kind of a drop point Tonto or something. It does lock, which is good, because I really don't like any kind of multi-tool that's of any size that doesn't have a locking blade in it. A few other functions in here, but it's the classic design. You got to wiggle them out with your fingernail. It does have some scissors and nice shiny chrome covered tools. That just does not look like it's going to do a whole lot of good. I would not rate this very high on anything but pliers and the ability to cut, but most of all, just the fun of DeWalt, which here is another one, the DeWalt pen. This has a rubberized cover over here. It's fairly small, uses a stylus like for an iPhone or something, or tablet. You can easily move things around with that instead of your finger. If you're wearing gloves, that can be handy. Fairly stout, heavy. It cost about 20 bucks. It is a novelty, if you will, more than about anything else. I'd get a solid right in the rain if you want to spend, into the over $20 for a tiny little pocket pencil. But the bright DeWalt right there, again, if you're a DeWalt fanboy, there you go. It does come with two cartridges, one installed and one extra, and this is often what I do with mine. If I'm going to end up throwing it in a box with all kinds of other cartridges from different things, I'll just go ahead and mark it, so when or if I ever need to replace the cartridge in here, I can find the one that goes here. It looks like a standard one. There's probably all kinds. In fact, you might even be able to get one of the Fisher ones. As I just dropped the spring out of there, but I'll get it. But anyway, it's heavier metal. I don't know what kind of metal, but it is metal. And it is a fun little tool. So for those fanboys who like DeWalt, here are two options. And with that, Doc out.